Alrighty then. Hello, what's going on everyone? This is 007JK and we are back with another live stream for you all. Today we're doing the Shiny Hunt. That's right, we're on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, hunting for some shiny Pokemon. Hope you guys are excited for today. It's Thursday, it's almost the weekend. You guys can do it, you guys can make it to the weekend. We're going to add in a poll right here, starter, question mark. You guys get to decide which starter Pokemon we get to shiny hunt for in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. So we're going to do, first off we have Chimchar, then we have right here Turtwig, then finally last but certainly not least is Piplup. There we go. Poll has started. Be sure to vote in the poll which starter Pokemon you would like to see us shiny hunt for this live stream. The poll will stay open the entire live stream, so you guys will have plenty of chances to vote for your favorite starter Pokemon. If you guys are on Twitch, comment in the live chat how to create a poll in Twitch, or just which starter Pokemon you'd like, because I have no idea how to create a poll in Twitch. But welcome, one and all, to the shiny hunt. Now, because shiny hunting can get a little bit boring, can get a little bit tedious, we also, off to the side over there on the bottom right corner, we have a ROM hack that we are currently editing for my lovely girlfriend, Bippity. So, we're going to be working on this ROM hack alongside with the shiny hunt. And yeah, we're going to have just a good old relaxing, fun live stream. So there we go. We got some lovely music. Let me know if the background music is too loud or too quiet. And yeah, let's of course announce in the Discord that we are indeed live. Hey, we even got a notification saying that we're live. That's awesome. That's super duper awesome. So let me share this. We're gonna go to Discord in our announcements chat. I'm gonna go up here. We are live at the shiny hunt. Come vote on your favorite starter. There we go. And it is posting. Gotta give it a second. Wow, my phone is struggling today. Here we go. At stream ping. And there we go. That way everyone is pinged, so everyone knows that we are indeed live. So, without further ado, let's get into the shiny hunt then. Alright, so where we last left off on the ROM hack, we were currently making some a trainer area for the Elite Four. Now we have added in the Elite Four members, so we do need to edit them a little bit. I've also created a brand new Mega Baxcalibur in this game. Normally the newer Megas aren't in the game. I was able to create it, so, and it works. It works well. So I'm super duper excited for that. I'm super duper excited for that. Just do this. And then I gotta grab this and this and this and this. There we go. I think that's everything. Okay. There we go. So what I need to do first off is I need to look up, first off, Claude in there. And now we don't have any votes in the live stream poll yet for the shiny hunt. So what we're going to do is we're going to do round robin style. Basically what that means is we're going to start with Turtwig here. Then we'll go to Chimchar, then Piplup, and we'll keep rotating through all of them. Through all the starters until we get a vote in the live chat. So we're going to start off here with Turtwig. Let's see if we get a shiny Turtwig right off the bat. He does not look shiny to me. Hold. Okay, no sparkle. So we reset. There we go. And it's as simple as that. And we're just going to, boop, add one more to the reset counter. Alrighty then. So I'm going to go to Claude here. I think it's Claude 2. Claude 1 is a normal trainer. Okay, we got Claude with Decidueye, Gracium Z level 75, and Sawsbuck level 75 with Big Root. I think Decidueye is the first one they wanted in the thing. I don't think there's another one. Is there a setup one? I guess Roserade with Toxic is kind of set up. Kind of a setup mon. Sawsbuck would be a good one with Hornleet, with flinches and stuff. We'll see. Hold up. I gotta... My message failed. Hold up. That's not something I like to see. Oh, the @stream ping. Let's try that again. I'll just delete that then. Okay then, there we go. I just resent the ping, and that should be fine. It'll let me know if it failed again, I guess. Alright. So, Claude is completely set up. I believe leading off with the Sidgewai is fine. We could lead off with the Roserade. I will double check later on. Okay, so now we got Claude, we got Edelgard. That's not how you spell Edelgard. So let me just go here. I am horrible at spelling, so I apologize. Let's go grab the funky monkey. Funky monkey. Funky monkey. Ooh. So do we get the funky monkey? We do not. Okay. Let's reset then. Boop. There we go. How do you spell Edelgard? I'm going to just do this really quickly. And I'm going to minimize that. Edelgard. Edelgard Fire Emblem. There we go. E-D-E-L. That's it. E-D-E-E-D-E-L. There we go. G-A-R-D. There we go. And that should bring me to Edelgard. There we go. We got Hydreigon, Armor, Turbinator, Incineroar. We need to level up to level 75. Mismagius and Corviknight, we need to level up to level 75. I think they're gonna start. So each Elite Four member, in this case Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude, these three each have their own specific gimmick. Claude is gonna start off, and he is going to be use Z crystals. Dimitri's gonna come out next, and he's gonna use a Mega. Then Edelgard is gonna use Dynamax. And we're gonna continue with Dynamax throughout the rest of the championship, basically. So, it is possible for Edelgard to Dynamax. That's not a shiny, so we reset. So, I think what Edelgard will do is Dynamax the first Pokemon that comes out. So we're going to have her lead off with Corviknight. So let me do Control X. Go all the way up to the top here. Whoops. All the way up here. There we go. So that way she'll lead off with Corviknight and hopefully Dynamax Corviknight. I don't exactly know. We can test that a little bit. We can test a little bit if Corviknight is the first one. They will if they have a full team of 6. We'll see. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So that is Edelgard. We do not have a moveset for Edelgard yet. We can create one, but Bippity has not created a moveset for Edelgard yet. Next is Dimitri. Dimitri has Samurott leading it off, which Samurott should be level 75. Then Luxray, which Luxray needs to be level 75 as well. And then Baxcalibur here will Mega with a loaded dice. So he has a Mega Band. Edelgard had the Dynamax Band, I believe. Claude just needed the Z Crystal, that's it. Okay, now that we've gone around once, we'll go around again. We'll just keep going around until you guys vote on whichever starter you guys would like to see next. So I believe Dimitri is set up. Baxcalibur isn't one of the stronger ones, but Luxray and Samurott are. So it's whatever Pokemon they. Oh, hold up, that did not shine, so you got to reset there. There we go. Oh, now at 4,100 resets. Let's go! Yippee! Anyway, for these three people, the Pokemon that represents their route and the starter are both going to be higher level. Those are the only two, though. So for Dimitri, it's Luxray. For Claude, it's Sazbuk. And for Edelgard, it's Corviknight. And then for Dimitri, it's Samurott. For Edelgard, it is Incineroar. And for Claude, it is Decidueye. Now, I am realizing Decidueye gets to use it, and Corviknight gets to use it, but neither of their Pokemon, neither of Dimitri's big Pokemon get to use the gimmick. So maybe I make him Mega Luxray instead. I already worked on making Mega Baxcalibur. So you know what? I'm going to add Baxcalibur as level 75. That way you start off with Claude with only 2 level 75s. Dimitri 3 level 75s. Edelgard goes back to only 2, but one of them is a Dynamax. So it's going to be kind of hard anyway to beat. So I think that's fine. I think that is absolutely fine to do. We already did Turtwig, so let's do Chimchar next. Here we go. Funky monkey, funky monkey, funky monkey. Ooh. We gotta do the chants. We didn't do it for Turtwig or Piplup though. No shiny monkey. So that means we reset. Let's go. Okay, so looks like Dimitri is done. So now, for Edelgard, we do need to test out to see if Edelgard will work or not. So I'm going to see something real quick. Okay. Okay, and I am right there. Okay, good. So let's go this guy right here. This guy's was what I was using for a test subject. So it's a Corviknight right here, and this guy has, I believe, a Dynamax band. Yes. So I'm gonna add level 5 Incineroar and a level 5 Hydreigon. I'm gonna make them all level 2 just in case. Yeah, Incineroar and Hydreigon. There we go. All right. We're moving on to Piplup. Pup, 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 pup. Pengu, Pengu. Mi pretty penguino. The pretty penguino. All right. Did it work? Ah, it didn't work. I'm just gonna double check. Okay. All right. We just add one more to the reset counter. There we go. All right, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna test this to see how well this will work. I want to see if they'll Dynamax right away or if they'll only Dynamax their last Pokemon. Okay. This is just a test. Corviknight, we send out Litten. Litten has Intimidate. Corviknight has Unnerve. I'm gonna scratch. Okay. Used Metal Sound. Okay. He does have the Dynamax band. Does that mean they'll Dynamax only their last Pokemon? Oh, that means Edelgard's gonna Dynamax her last Pokemon. Hydreigon. Okay. We'll scratch. Oh! They just Dynamax a random Pokemon. Okay, or is it they'll Dynamax the second Pokemon they send out? Interesting. I gotta play around with this a little bit. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Moondrop, hey, hey, hello! Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, we did not get a shiny right there, so we're gonna reset. Welcome to the shiny hunt. Okay, interesting that they Dynamaxed Hydreigon there. I wonder what that is about. I'll be honest. But for now, want to apologize again for the hatred. I respect you liking Bastion. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Alright, there we go. Oh, looks like we're shiny hunting Piplup though. Alright, Piplup it is. We get a stream point for the comment and the like. That means we get 3 stream point emojis. Let's go. Thank you for the apologies though. I do appreciate it. Like, it's okay if you, it's okay that you don't like Bastion. That is fine. But that was part of an essential run for us. So I'm not throwing the run just because one person doesn't like him. I absolutely needed him in that fight. There we go. There's our 3 emojis. Let's go. I felt bad after you got upset. Yeah, I did get a little bit upset. But it's okay. It's fine. Well, there we go. We got a vote on Piplup, so we'll do Piplup next. Alright, let's bring the music back up. Yeah, we're good now, dude. We're good. It's alright. Alright, here we go. By the way, I'm playing my Rad Red Randomizer. Ooh. Oh! Actually, for my next Pokemon challenge, I'm thinking of doing Pokemon Kaizo Ironmon, but like very easy mode without like the dozens of rules that come with it. I don't know if I want to download the ROM for it. I think I probably do to make it easier to keep track of stuff. I want to see how to get that set up for stuff. If you have any advice on that, that'd be great. But yeah. All right. Let's do a level 2 and a level 2. Nope, we're doing Piplup now. Pangu, Pangu. I don't know how to play it, so don't ask me. You know what? That's fair. That's very fair. All I know is that it's an incredibly difficult run, and you have to get insanely lucky to beat it. Like, absolutely insanely lucky. I want to take out some of the luck element to it. But I do want to make it a little bit easier on myself. Okay, we need 3 more Pokemon for this test. What do we do? Corviknight, Incineroar, Hydreigon. What else does Edelgard have? She has a Turtonator. I want to see when they'll Dynamax. It might just be the same. By the way, I'm just about to fight Blaine. Ooh, oh, Arcanine's a good one. Arcanine. And we'll do Hisuian Arcanine as well. Alright, I want to see if it's just the second one they Dynamax, or if they'll Dynamax the middle Pokemon, or what. I want to figure out when they'll Dynamax. I want to figure out what the pattern is for the Dynamax. So that's Corviknight. Intimidate, Unnerve. Oh, never mind. This time they... Oh, they just switched immediately. Okay, well, let's grab a Piplup real quick. Flash Fire, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Piplup. Okay, no shiny, so we reset. And add 1 to the reset counter. By the way, if you ever miss a reset, please let me know. That'd be great. I would greatly appreciate that. Alright then. Then we just scratch. Okay, it's not Dynamaxing Arcanine. Extreme Speed. E-Speed. Okay. Litten grew level 7. It's really good. Hydreigon. And they Dynamax Hydreigon again. Max Guard. Max Darkness. Okay. It looks like they'll Dynamax their second Pokemon. So, if that's the case, then I need to go to Edelgard. And I need to lead off with maybe Turtonator then. Okay. Let me just grab this. Okay, we'll grab Piplup here. So I think they'll Dynamax the second Pokemon that comes out. So it could be Corviknight or could not be. I don't know. If it's their only Pokemon, then they'll Dynamax immediately, it looks like. So they'll always Dynamax the second Pokemon that comes out. Interesting. Okay. So the reset of Rooney. I lost again. Oof. Okay, refighting Blaine. I just lost badly. Okay, refighting Blaine, lost again. Why is my Tinglu being useless? I don't know. What does Blaine have in Radical Red? Definitely gotta be something good against fire, both water and ground types and rock types. Fire is a pretty good type. Not gonna lie. Fire is a really good type. But getting to Blaine and Fire Red is very, very cool. I mean, that's really far. That's the 7th gym. That's really good. Okay, so now that I know that, let's delete that trainer. Armarouge, Charizard Y, Executor, Ogerpon, Heartflame Mask, Slithering, and I forgot what else. That's really good. Those are some great Pokemon, not gonna lie. Those are some fantastic Pokemon. Charizard Y, setting up Sun, Executor with Chlorophyll. That makes sense. Typhlosion. Yeah, Typhlosion. That makes sense. Alright. Not a shiny Piplup, so we reset. I forgot his last mon. The sun is automatically up. Oh, it's automatically up? He doesn't get it when he Mega Evolves Charizard Y? Interesting. I forgot you could do that in ROM hacks. So there's Armors, Charizard Y, Executor, Ogerpon, Heartflame Mask, Slitherwing, and Typhlosion. Those are 6. That's 6. No, it's always up in Radical. And Rad Red never goes out. Oh, gotcha. So he constantly has the advantage against water types. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, it looks like we got some testing done, so that's pretty good. There is a sprite that I would like to edit. So, actually, that's not where I wanted to go. I want to go here. We're going to go to Graphics, Overworld, Sprites. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom here. Click on this one. Oh. I forgot about that. Okay. We got to vote for Chimchar. All right. Looks like we're going back and forth between Piplup and Chimchar. Alrighty then. Let's grab ourselves the Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Ooh. Give us the Funky Monkey. This Executor is so annoying. I bet if you have a team good against fire types, Executor is going to be really good against your team. No Funky Monkey, so we reset. It has Growth, Giga Drain, Psyshock, and Weather Ball. So it is a fire type move. Getting a it looks like it sounds like Houndoom would be really good against it, especially if it has Flash Fire. That way it's immune to Weather Ball, immune to Psyshock. Giga Drain doesn't do much. My Tinglu has its normal ability and dies to 2 Giga Drains. Yeah, don't use Tinglu to it. If you know a Giga Drain is coming, maybe bring out a fire type against it or something. I don't know. Or do Piplup next. Okay. So I need to import an image here. See, that one is just... let's see if I can find it. Galarian Moltres. Put that there, I guess. I guess I gotta go to the desktop. That work? Cautious. There we go. Well, my best mon for it is Crobat, but dies to Psyshock. Ooh. And because as Chlorophyll it probably outspeeds. What if I acrobatics it? I got no item. That's fair. You could do acrobatics. We did Chimchar already, so we're doing pop 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 Pangu Pangu the pretty penguino. Oh, by the way, push-ups. Alright, sounds good. Let's do this one reset real quick. It doesn't look shiny to me. Okay, no shiny. Alright. Let's add another stream point. Alright, put this in the center. Turn on the green screen. And move it up to top. Come on, there we go. Okay. And then deactivate the camera. Alright, let me activate it. We'll do some push-ups. Okay. I guess my biggest question is, does your Crobat outspeed a Chlorophyll Executor? Would Typhlosion outspeed my Shadow Sneaking Ceruledge with Flamethrower? Does your Ceruledge have Flash Fire? Typhlosion, the Typhlosion probably has a Choice Scarf, if I had to guess. That way you could do Outspeed, Flamethrower, or Eruption, or something like that. That's really common use for Typhlosion in competitive. Is Typhlosion typically has a Choice Scarf, so it doubles its speed, and so it can outspeed and use Eruption. Alrighty then, 10 push-ups, let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. 10 push-ups. No, because it did Eruption after Flamethrower. Oh, so it isn't choiced. Interesting, okay. Okay, well that's, I guess it just would naturally outspeed Ceruledge then? How would he outspeed Shadow Sneak since Shadow Sneak's priority? Unless you're not using Shadow Sneak. And I mean, it isn't his... It's regular Typhlosion, not Hisuian Typhlosion. So there is that. Come on, grab on. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Let's activate the camera. There we go. A tiny bit of the wall in there this time. There we go. And then we'll turn off the green screen. There we go. Alright, looks good to me. Looks good to me. I have an idea for Crobat, but might not work. Ooh, what's the idea? Okay, I'm going to pull up the image that that's based on. Give me a second. Where is it at? Here it is. Just gonna pull this up. And zoom in right there. Okay. And then pull this up. We're still 50-50. We just did Piplups. We'll do Chimchar. Okay, no shiny, so we reset. There we go. Add one to the reset counter. Okay. Now, I'm going to save really quickly. And I'm going to put down the sprite. NPC. I'm going to search for Articuno. And put it down. Okay. That's what the sprite looks like right now. He looks a little bit derpy. So we're going to delete that. And go here. Now we need to edit this image to be green. Let's see. Let's try a 4x4. Let's try 8x8 first. We need as much of this stuff green as possible. So we're just going to edit the image here real quick. We want the background to be this color. That way it's actually transparent. Okay. Move down. Zoom in slightly. And let's paint across the top here. Whoops. Not quite across the entire top. You can paint across that. That. And that. So you can do that and that there. Those two up to here. Okay, good. Alright, we just did Piplup, or just did Turtwig, sorry, so we're doing Piplup again. Let's go. I just realized I'm not going to be able to see. Use the berry that reduces the super effective damage for psychic moves, and since Crobat is weak to psychic, I hope it lives a Psyshock and it kills Executor. Dang it. They'll just Weather Ball. Turtwig? Yeah, it wasn't Turtwig, my bad. Yeah, we're not using Turtwig. Let me minimize this really quickly so I can see chat. Okay. So it's another reset of Rooney. There we go. 4,110 resets. Alright. Do that. That right there. That. Those two. Okay, I think I got all from that. Now you just gotta do the single pixel. There we go. Whoops. No, don't want that one, that one. There we go. Oh. I'm trying to make everything that's green is going to become transparent. Everything that's this color right here is going to be transparent. Electivire crit killed Executor with Fire Punch. Nice! Let's go! Okay. Just did Piplup, so we'll do Chimchar now. I'm going to save real quick, just in case I mess something up. We're just doing some painting. Bob Ross here. Bob Rossing it out here. Okay, not a shiny, so we reset again. OMG, they messed up you turning into Charizard on my rock slide. Oh. Huge. Big. Absolutely huge. Okay. And they used knockoff on Urshifu for their last mon, Ogerpon, in yellow instead of Hornleech, and even though it was in red, Aqua Jet. Nice. Okay. I think it's as much of that I can do. Okay, now I gotta look at the image here. Okay, there's just gotta be one. Okay, there we go. That looks okay. Okay, let me minimize this really quickly. We're still on the Chimchar Piplup, so we'll do Piplup next. Here we go. By the way, my team is Urshifu, Rapid Strike. Very good Mon. Incredible Mon. Not gonna lie. Hold up. Doesn't look shiny to me. We're gonna double check. Okay. And we reset. There we go. Clowitzer. Okay, not bad. You got 2 water types. Electivire, Ceruledge, Crobat, and Sceptile. I replaced for Tinglu, which I'll probably keep it like this. Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna get rid of these things off the side. Okay. This and this. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Do this and this, and then instead of black. There we go. Okay. I wanted 2 waters because it's better than 2 electrics. That's fair. I was going to add my Gourgeist, but it's weak. Fair. Very, very fair. Okay, let's see. We just did Piplup, so we're doing Chimchar next. I don't know how I feel about this Xerneas, I'll be honest. It sticks out more than this. So. Okay, not as shiny, so we reset. We're kind of editing our Xerneas sprite here. It's looking, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit dumb. But it is what it is. So I need yellow horns instead of black. So I need this. What if I just do this and just get rid of the horns? Shave the top. Okay. Let's see. This and extend it out just a tiny bit and outline that. I think that's fine. Okay, not a Turtwig. I got rid of spikes on Tinglu. Oh, gotcha. Okay. just did Chimchar, so hold up on to Piplup next. Actually, I think get rid of this right here. Okay. Oh, wait. Alright, no shiny, so we reset. Okay. Let me reset already. A NPC gave me sick moves, teaching if I give them 10,000 Pokéyen, and one of them was Stealth Rocks. Ooh, that's good. Especially against Blaine. Okay, I'm trying to see Xerneas's thing here. Oh wait, it's got blue things. Right there. Right there. There we go. There we go. Okay. No, I like the outline along here, actually. Alright, we just did Piplup, so we're doing Chimchar next. Here we go. Okay, no shiny, so we reset. It's gotta have thin little legs. There we go. Okay. I think I'll do that for Xerneas's hooves. That looks okay. I think that looks alright. Okay. Now we gotta do... yellow. There's a yellow streak down the middle. Like so. And then blue all around here. Okay. Alright. Oh, I defeated him. Nice. Time for a second hardest fight in Radical Red. Oh no. What's that? What's that fight? Alright, well we just did Chimchar, so we're doing Piplup next. The admin's final fight. Oh. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Alright, Piplup. Doesn't look shiny to me. Give it a second. Okay. You're shine, so we reset. Alright. I'm trying to make Xerneas as good as possible. I do need this to be right along there. Okay, that looks good. You know what? I think I want there as well, and then there. Like that. There we go. That looks okay. Alright. And then we use maybe this one, or no, we'll use a slightly lighter shade. And it's got two massive antlers coming out. Here. Right there, right there. And it looks like it's like a same shade as that, so let's do do this. Let's do the lighter shade on the face. And the darker shade starting on the horns here. And it goes kind of diagonal up. Diagonal, diagonal, diagonal. There we go. 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Oh, that does not look even. Let's do Chimchar next. Did we just do Chimchar or we just do Piplup? I think we just did Piplup. We'll do Chimchar. Archie has Mamoswine, Durant, Mimikyu, and Mega Houndoom, while the girl has Hatterini, Rhyperior, Honchko, and Mega Mawile, and no heal after Archie's fight. Oof. That does sound rough. Good luck. That's another reset. One, two. There we go. Okay. And then I want the top of this to be this darker shade, because as it gets further and further away from the head, I want it to get a little bit darker. Like so. There we go. Oh, hey, I just won, but time for the most hardest fight of all Radical Red. Oh, no. Yo, good job. Congratulations. And best of luck. Okay, I'm looking at Xerneas. It's got like yellow right here and then orange surrounding it. So I'm going to grab... I don't have yellow or orange. It's okay. I'll use this to surround it. Then I'll use this. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We just did Chimchar, so on to Piplup next. And then we got purple. We got purple, blue, red, and yellow. No shiny Piplup, so we reset. Okay, boom. Giovanni does a double battle with Tapu Lele. Which one is that one? Wooloo is grass. Finny is water. Lele, that's a psychic one. Sets up psychic train, Scrafty, T-Tar, Celestelia, Excadrill, and Mewtwo. No wonder what... Yeah, setting up psychic train is diabolical. Which after you defeat it, then it Mega evolves into Mega Y and goes back to full HP. Oof. Yeah, good luck. That is a difficult battle. Can you imagine? No, to think. People Nuzlocke that stuff. People Nuzlocke that crap. Okay. Safe right now. Okay. Now we need white going all the way to the end. So I'm going to grab this and just go like this. And then like this. There we go. To set up for Xerneas. Oh, and by the way, you only bring 3 Mons because you fight with Lance's Dragapult, Dragalge, and Mega Salamence. Ooh. Ooh. No, I want 1 pixel. I want to make the antlers as even as possible. There we go. Alright, Chimchar's up next. Okay, that's the base. That's base Xerneas. Okay, no shiny, so we reset. He do be looking a little cross-eyed. He do be looking a little derpy. If I do this. I like this better. I like that better, yeah. I like that better for Xerneas. There we go. For his eyes. Actually, I could just do that. No, I like the white. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Actually, wait a minute. That looks kind of derpy. Not gonna lie. I don't know how to make it look majestic. I'll be honest. Claire has Roaring Moon, Magearna, Naganadel, Gouging Fire, Dragonite, and G-Max Duraludon. Ooh. Hey, we won! Yo, congrats. I think I'll just stick with this. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, so that's enough fight you do. Okay. She's at Aerodactyl and 5 others. Oh, gotcha. By the way, don't forget to vote in the poll which starter Pokemon you'd like to see us shiny hunting for. We're going back and forth between Chimchar and Piplup. I think we just did Piplup, so we'll do Chimchar next. No, I think we just did Chimchar. We're doing Piplup now. My bad. My bad. Oh, Dragonite. I was right on. Alright. Alright. There's Piplup. No shine. So we reset. Alright. There we go. Next up is... Chimchar. Now I gotta figure out what colors I want to use for blue, purple, red, and yellow. Well, for blue, I can just use this color of blue right here. Magearna, correct on. Okay. Where's the blue at? Blue is the inner one. So blue. It's up here. Okay. There we go. We got light blue there. Naganadel right on. Okay. So it's got Dragonite, Magearna, Naganadel. Magearna, Dragonite, Naganadel. It has Aerodactyl. So it's got maybe instead of Roaring Moon, it's maybe Aerodactyl, Gigantamax Duraludon, and Gouging Fire, maybe. Okay. After that's purple. I think I can use Gouging Fire right on. Okay. So now we're just waiting for it to see if it's either Roaring Moon or Duraludon G-Max. It's probably Duraludon G-Max if I had to guess. The others, I don't know, because I just lost. Oh, gotcha. Well, that is 4 of the... Well, that's 5 of the 6. You just don't know what our last mon is. Alright, even, so we're doing Chimchar. This one I can use for red. I'd like Xerneas to be a little bit more vibrant, but it is what it is. Okay, no shine, so we reset. I believe Duraludon because most gyms have a Mega. Okay, so this is Gigantamax Duraludon, that makes sense. Okay. Add a reset counter. Yellow is on the ends, so I think I'm gonna go with... Jeez Louise, what do I use for yellow? I'll do white instead. So this one goes right along here. There we go. And then we have red and purple in between. So red. Okay. And then finally, purple. I'm going to use this darker blue. Actually, I'll do that instead. That's fine. And I can do that. And that. There we go. Alright, it's odd, so Piplup. I do think I want to thicken this up a little bit. Like so. And then I can go up and left there. Okay. No shine. So we reset. No shine, so rewind. Alright. Another one. And I won because it was her low HP Dragonite and full HP Magearna versus Crobat, Electivire, and Cerulege. Nice. Alright, what do you guys think of this Xerneas right here? It's like an MS Paint Xerneas. I'm going to do that. There we go. The horns don't go as wide. Maybe I can make the horns go wider. Maybe if I do that. And then have this go on the outside. American bisexual Xerneas, lol. Xerneas is the rainbow Pokemon. It's the Pokemon of life. Do this. There we go. Okay. But looks good. All right. Sounds good. Let me do that right there. Get rid of that one. There we go. I like that look a little bit better. Just a tiny bit better. I can maybe put the red right there. There we go. Okay. It's even, so Chimchar. Okay. Xerneas, we respect you being bisexual. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. Alright, no shiny Chimchar, so we reset again. I want the blue to be more vibrant. I want the blue to be more vibrant. Imagine your girl, imagine... Oh no. If I can make this like... There we go. And then I want this to be more... yellow. I'm gonna undo that. Move it down to here. There we go. Okay. And I can use that. Right here. That looks a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, that looks a lot better. Okay. That looks a lot better. I like that a lot better. American Xerneas. Okay. I just changed the color palette slightly. Let's see, can I make this even more vibrant yellow? Alright, we're doing odd, so it is Piplup. Okay. I don't know what else uses this color palette, but I'm changing it slightly. Boo doo doo boop 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 boo doo 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 doo. Alright, that's another reset Rooney. Alright, we did 4 or 28 resets, I think. Alright, let me double check this. There is some white in with some of the other antlers. There we go. Yeah, I should have made them go out wider, I feel like. There we go. Hold up. Is Xerneas sick with the green eyes or going really, bro? I think it's more like the That's kind of what I was thinking. I can't get the eyes right though. I feel like I can't get the eyes really, really good. I could change it up though. It's even, so we do Chimchar. I could do this for the eyes. Oh, it looks goofy, but I like it. Alright. Alright, no shiny Chimchar, so we reset. Okay, boom. Alright, well, we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that then. It does look a little bit goofy. Let me try something. Let me grab this. Oh, it doesn't snap. It snaps incorrectly. So I was hoping on grabbing this whole section and moving it to the right one. But no, I didn't want to do that. Can you give me the game after your girl and make the Xerneas look like this? I want to have a good laughter. You know what? That's fair. I mean, if possible, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun, I feel like. Snapping incorrectly. Snaps correctly? Are you trying to snap its neck? No, the outline isn't going where I want it to go when I try and copy and paste stuff, so. It just do be like that. Okay. We're odd, so Piplup. Okay. No shine, so we reset. Also, I don't think you got rid of 3 stream points after push-ups. You're right, I didn't. Thank you very much for telling me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's a lot going on, so there's just a lot to keep track of. 92. 292 stream points spent. Nice, you guys are getting closer. You guys are getting closer. Hey, don't stress it, man. I'm always here for you no matter what. Thank you, I appreciate it. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you there, you there. There we go. Okay, that looks like it's going to be a little bit better. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And yellow for 1, 2. Okay. I can do that. Okay, it is even, so we chimchar it up here. I love the streams. I'm on every one of them. I'm on, I love. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoy the live streams. All right, we haven't run to a single shiny Starly either, so that's a plus. It's not taunting us, at least. The game's not taunting us. Boom, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this goes out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. And then up and then back. Okay. And this is just... oh, it's that same pattern. And then it's... like that. So does that look correct? Okay, there we go. So then you can erase the red here. And then click on the red I was using. And oh, there. Actually, I'm gonna undo that. Undo that. All right, we're odd, so we Piplup next. Okay. I especially love seeing and taking you to you and talking to you, my friend. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna undo one more. There we go. That red is fine. I'm just gonna start there. Okay, I didn't check. I don't think it's shiny. I'm just gonna double check real quick. Okay, no shine. We reset. Boom. I think I like that. I think I like that. There we go. That looks a lot more like Xerneas. That looks a lot more like Xerneas. Bro almost said taking like I had kidnapped. I know. I have very, very minor dyslexia. Very minor. So every once in a while I slip up on the correct words. I also am horrible at spelling, so that also plays a big factor. Okay. Now there is some white along the antlers, so I would like to put some white in there. So like this. Let's see, it's even, so it is Chimchar. Okay. Okay, it's not a shiny, so we reset. Let's double check. There we go. Again, it's fine, my friend. I'm always here for you, even if it means guiding you to the right words and spelling. That's fair. Thank you. All right, what do you think of this? What do we think of this one? Maybe I do this color for the white instead. For the lighter shades of the me see how this looks. No, I think I like it better white. I think I do like it better as white. Horns, yes. The green, no. Horns, yes. So the green background is going to be transparent. That's kind of like, at least that's the hope anyway. Ooh, I like that. That actually made it look a lot better. Huh. I mean, no, I mean, on the face. Green on the face. Give me a second. Grab Pip real quick. Oh, you mean this part? It's meant to be yellow. Okay, let's see. Hold up. Okay, nope. I could change that to tan. Probably should change that to tan, because I think that's closer to the image that I have. And then these I can change to white. I can change it to this. That looks a little bit better. Okay. I like that. I actually kind of like that. Also, why not add flowers around it like you said it's the nature Pokemon? It's the Pokemon of life. Xerneas is the Pokemon of life. Yveltal is the Pokemon of death. Actually, I can lengthen this out to like down there. Because he's got gangly long legs. Because he's a deer after all. There we go. And flowers have life. It's also better than plain grass. That's fair. I get what you're saying. I get where you're coming from. But this is the sprite of the Pokemon, not necessarily the surrounding thing, but that is not a bad idea. Depends on where it's placed. There, give me a second. Okay. Alright, that's another reset. Rooney, boom, there we go. Okay. Also, it's better than just playing grass, yeah. So, I'm going to save right here. See, that's what, this is what it's going to look like. So if I add flowers, it's just going to have flowers just floating kind of there. Unless the flowers are sprouting off of it itself, which I don't feel like represent, because it's not a grass type. Like, no, some of the green, like, not on the sprite. So that's it. That would just be around the background of it. In that case, I could just do something like this. Something like that. And then just delete that. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah. That's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. Sounds good. All right. There's Xerneas then. We got Xerneas done. Okay. Get rid of Claude here. I'm going to go here, open a new tab. Here, open a new tab. I think it's island 5. 5 island. Okay, we're even, so it is Chimchar. Go to 5 island. Why are you not going there? Island. There we go. Okay. It's not a shiny Chimchar. So So we reset. Bum, bum. Okay. And I think I will put some flowers around it. Make it look nice and pretty. Ooh, an idea. Yeah, what's your idea? I just realized something that's going to make it pop a little bit more. An outline. Second, we're on odd, so it's Piplup time. Here we go. Okay, Piplup's untrimmed of equal amounts. If you can, put wild grass there, and you can put Floette or Flababy there also. Some grass Pokemon like Oddish or Bellsprout, just a few Pokemon. So it's like not just Xerneas there. Okay, so that's another reset Rooney, because that's not a shiny Piplup. Okay, so what we're doing for the ROM hack is, the story-wise is, you go to live, you hear the cry of the legendary Pokemon, it's in trouble. So you go to this island where the legendary Pokemon is resting at, and you can battle and capture the legendary Pokemon. Once you have done that, then or either defeated it or caught it, whichever one, you can move on to the next one, the next area. Next area is the final Elite Four member. What's the point of having it there without Pokemon there? So that's the only Pokemon that you can encounter. The other Pokemon there, because it's such a commanding presence and such power, no other Pokemon wants to be close to that, otherwise they might feel like they're getting incinerated with power, you know? At least that's the presence, the aura that legendary Pokemon kind of give off. You know what I mean? And then, once you get past the legendary Pokemon, you get to the fourth Elite Four member, and they're trying to seize a power that the legendary Pokemon was guarding. And then you're the guardian of it, you beat them, and then you can lead on. That's the idea behind it, at least. That's the idea behind it. Okay. Okay, if you say so. We're even, so it's Chimchar. I'm trying to figure out how to outline it without with the still keeping the colors like separated, you know? Let me see how this looks. Actually, you know what? I think that works. Just one more touch. I'd like to do. Right there. There we go. Okay. There's Xerneas. I like it. I like it. Okay, we're saving right there. So there's Xerneas. I do like the idea of, like, I do kind of like that, like, like a lot of Pokemon are hanging around it kind of thing. But it doesn't fit with the theme almost, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright, we're on, so it is Piplup time. Pup, 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 Bangu, Bangu. Noot, noot, Zipriti Penguino. Hey. That's another reset Aruni. Alright, so now that we have that image done, which, actually, thank you for the advice on that. That was very good advice. Thank you for helping me bring it to having it come together. We got Solgaleo, we got Xerneas, and we got Galarian Moltres right here. Okay. Now that I have that, all three of them are going to link down to here. I don't know her team yet. Hers is all level 80. Except for Reshiram, I think is going to be level 85. What idea I was... Okay, wait. What idea I was upside down? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Alright, she has a Mega Altaria, so I need to give her a Mega Band. She has a Mega Ring. Okay, she already does. Okay, good. I do need to change her name to Rhea. So this should be charged plenty up now. Okay. Let's see. Rhea from Fire Emblem. Alright, it's even, so Chimchar. Here we go. R-H-E-A-K. Rhea is her name. Okay, we got Rhea then. If I jump to here. Oh, whoops. It's not a shiny Chimchar, so we reset. Okay, Rhea. Alright, good. Okay. You said you liked the idea, so what idea? No, like the advice on like changing up the colors and stuff like that. Because, like, as you were commenting on it, it was giving me ideas on what to change for it and stuff, so... It was still good. I guess they might not have been direct ideas, per se, but it helped. So, it helped with the brainstorm. Okay. I need a team for Edelgard, and I need moves for Edelgard, and I need moves for Rhea. Moves and items for both Edelgard and Rhea. What about my flower idea? Actually, I did like that. I really did like the flower idea. That one was kind of cool. Actually, is there different types of flowers? Maybe do all different kinds of flowers if possible. And this map might have different stuff. Nope. No, I guess just those flowers. All right, we're odd, so it's Piplup. Okay, so now that we have the base down for it, I need to create a way so that they can't get past the legendary, unless they actually get to the legendary, you know? Unless they actually interact with the legendary. Okay. So let's start with the Galarian Moltres. Okay. Level 7. Yeah, what's up? Whoops. Is there over here that I need to scroll down? You're an amazing streamer and a very, very good person with a kind soul. I love being here. Thank you so much for the kind words. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm really glad that you're enjoying the live stream so much. That's my main goal, is to have, allow you guys to enjoy the live streams. There it is. Okay. Right there. And then move those to there. Clean up that. Actually, I'm going to make this... There we go. Okay. Here's a roast to Bravo of your amazing and lovely streams for kindness. Thank you very much. Bravo, bravissimo. Thank you. Alright, let's see, we're even. So that's Chimchar. Okay. Once I switched it in my mind to tracking with odds and evens, it's made it a lot easier. There we go. Change this to be wall. There we go. That way you can't get past it without directly interacting with it. Okay. And I'm going to take this right here. That right there, okay, and then I can move this over to the side here. Solgaleo right there. Okay. I'll move this backwards slightly. Yeah, to there. Okay. Okay, now grab this. And go there. This off to the side. Put Xerneas right there. I'll grab some flowers. There we go. We just did Chimchar, didn't we? I didn't add one to the reset counter. Yeah, I didn't add one to the reset counter. There we go. So we're on odd. So it is... People up. Here we go. Okay. Alright, edit that. Add one to there. Okay, now I have the look of it, which is pretty good. Move this down. Okay. There's the islands. Okay. I gotta test that to make sure that that actually works too. Okay, that leads to the right place. Okay. It's even. So we do Chimchar. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that's not a shiny Chimchar, so we reset. We're testing out the look. Okay. Let's get through here. Then down. And here's what I'm going to do really quickly. Pause this. And I'm going to unmute this. Okay, that is the wrong entrance. I need to go to entrance 2 then. So I need you go to number 2. No, number 3. Number 3, okay. Try that, okay. Alright, we're going back down. 007, yeah, what's up? You get to see the cutscene that's going to happen. I haven't finished the cutscenes, of course, but it's there's a plan in place. There's a plan in place. Okay, on odd, so it is Piplup next. Okay, let me do the Piplup first. Let's watch for the Piplup. Okay, doesn't look shiny. Okay, it's not shiny, so we reset. Alright, that's 4,140 resets. Alright, you nice guy, thank you. So this is where you go. That sounds like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. I should go help that Pokemon. Okay, and if you try to go to the other routes, sorry, but you can't enter here. Sorry, but you can't enter here. So the only place you can go is the correct route. Okay, huge. Okay. Looks good to me. Alrighty then. So let's put the music back on then. And there we go. So I actually didn't have to worry about these. Right there. There we go. Let's save that. Actually, I'm going to undo. Back to Pallet Town. Okay, so that is going to the correct Pallet Town. Okay. We're even, so it is Chimchar. Okay. Now I can edit this. And save. There we go. And Peloton's the way it should be. Okay. Let's add another reset counter, because that is not a shiny. Okay. Everything looks okay. Everything still looks good. And then I know for a fact this works. That brings you the... Well, back to the Pokemon League. Okay. Now I have to do the dialogue for these guys and actually have it set up correctly. And then I gotta set up the champion, Edelgard, and Rhea. The champion being Byleth. Ugh, okay. Okay. I want to go over here real quick and double check. We're here. Okay. I did put these in. Dynamax is set. Okay. Now I am curious about something, so I'm going to do... So I'm going to pull up some documents. I'm going to save what we have done so far. See, it's odd, so it is Piplup. I'd like to save what we've accomplished so far. Copy. Saves. Okay. Doesn't look shiny to me, so we reset. Okay, now real quick, I'm gonna do save. 9.7. There we go. Let me add one to this reset counter. There we go. Okay. Now we can edit without much worry, because I can just load the last save if we break something. Okay, I want to see if a trainer here, face right. You know what? Beedrill will work. Level 2 Beedrill, holding Beedrillite. And then level 2 Corviknight. Now I'm going to give them both a Mega Band, or Mega Ring, and a Dynamax Band. And I want to see if they'll use both. I want to see if they'll use both. Okay, we're even, so it is Chimchar. Okay, no shiny, so we reset. Boom, there we go. Alright. So I'm going to save. Test this out. Okay. I want to see how this works. Okay, Mega Beedrill. Okay, now let's see. Time to... They do both? Oh, that's so huge. That is so cool. That's actually so cool. Okay. I want to give them... another Mega Pokemon. Let's see. What's another Mega Pokemon? Heracross. Holding. Paraconite. Let's try this and see what this looks like. Okay, it's odd, so it is Piplup. We're gonna look for Piplup first. Okay, not a shiny, so we reset. Let's go. There we go. Let's see how this will work. Mega Beedrill, so he can't Mega Heracross now, I don't think. But he doesn't Dynamax it either. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, we can do both. In that case... Okay. Save right there. I'm going to go to here. Go to Rhea. Or H-E-A, that's it. That's Rhea, okay. Dynamax band. Okay. Let's see. It's even, so Chimchar. Now I have to look at Byleth's team. Okay. Let's add one more stream point, because that was not shiny. She has Victini, Como, Samura, Incineroar, Hisuian Decidueye, and Goldengo. None of those can Mega Evolve. Oh, I was hoping to give her all three! Let me look up Victini real quick, because I think there's something special with it. Victini. Something special with Victini, isn't there? Psychic Fire. Victory Star. Boost the accuracy of its allies and itself. I have a dumb idea. I have a really dumb idea. What if I create a Victini V-Create? Give it a Mega Stone. So Mega Evolves Victini. Dynamax is a different Pokemon. And gets a Z Crystal in another Pokemon. I like that idea. She gets a Mega Ring and a Dynamax Band. Okay. So I'm gonna put something right here. Mega. Gets Dynamax. Gets Dynamax. This is gonna be cool, guys. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be really cool. Gets Dynamax, and then hold up, gets Dynamax, Mega, and Z And Z Crystal. Okay. Oh, this could be good. This could be so good. We'll create Victini V-Star maybe next week. I don't know. Alright. It's odd, so Piplup here. We haven't got another vote, so it's just back and forth between Chimchar and Piplup now. Okay. Let's see. Not a shiny, so we reset. Whoops. There we go. Another one there. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I give her Mega and Dynamax. And then I want to give Byleth all three. Okay. So I need to give dialogue to these guys. I need to change up Rhea's dialogue down here and create a code for that. I need to create like a character portrait for both Edelgard and Dimitri as well. I got one for Claude. Claude looks pretty cool. I like Claude's. I gotta create a Victini V-Star create, which I think is I'm gonna use female Oinclone for. So we're gonna do one more reset, and then I'm gonna go use the restroom because I really gotta pee. So we'll do this reset, and then I'm gonna go pee, and then we're gonna try and create a Victini V-Star. Okay. It's even, so Chimchar. Okay, here we go. Okay, not a shiny, so we reset. Okay, I'm gonna add one to the reset counter here. There we go. And I will be right back because I gotta pee. Hello, I am Baka. I have returned. Hello. I grabbed a cookie on the way down. Okay. All right. This is from Coliseum. I think it's the Pokemon Center in Pokemon Coliseum, or like a town. It might be the town. I don't know. One of the towns. I don't know which town. Anyway, I think we've made quite a bit of progress today. Do I want to end the live stream now, or do I want to keep going? I don't know. Could have at full 150. No, let's end at 150. I like the sound of that. Which, by the way, Chicken Nugget. Their guess was 4,067. An additional 50 on top of that is 4,117. We were officially ahead of that. So Chicken Nugget, unfortunately, you did not guess the correct. Your prediction was not correct, unfortunately. The next prediction is Shane the Gamer Kid at 5,000. We're gonna see what happens. I don't think we'll get it. Well, no. I think we might get it. We might get it. I feel like we're always getting closer, you know? Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. But as for today, this is the only prediction we have. If you guys want to leave a prediction, let me know in the live stream comments. Alright. Let's see. We got, I think we actually got a new subscriber as well. Twitch. So I actually think we do have another stream point. I'll add it tomorrow. We're odd, so we'll do Piplup, then Chimchar, then Piplup, and then we'll be done. Alright. We've done a lot of the ROM hack. We're going to end with the ROM hack for now. I do have to do a lot more fixing and stuff and figure out how to do the legendary battles. Because I got to look at Articuno and Moltres and Zapdos and figure out what the coding is for those. Because they disappear after you catch them. And they permanently stay disappeared. Yep. So actually I can look at that right now. Let's go to Viridian City. And I can just go down. And over. And look through the caves. Okay. Down a floor. Down a floor. Down a floor. Down a floor. There it is. Okay. So it's this. Cry is... Go! Use this to make the legendary reappear if you haven't captured it. If somewhere in your script, if flag clear, call that show. Add this at the bottom. More info. Oh, never mind. Legendary encounter overview. Oh wait, that's huge. That's actually huge. That's so cool. Okay, now I get to read. I get to study up on this. That's actually really cool. That is so cool. Thank you, mod developers. Thank you. Okay. We're even, so it is Chimchar. Okay. An overworld legendary encounter event needs to keep track of 2 bits of data. Has the Pokemon been battled? Has the Pokemon been captured? Got it. Okay. Not a shiny, so we reset. Last reset, let's go! The idea is that if the Pokemon has not been battled, it should be visible. And if it has been battled, it should be hidden. But you want some way to make the Pokemon appear again. So you need a second script that checks to make the Pokemon show again. If it hasn't been caught, make the Pokemon visible. Otherwise, do nothing. In this example, if the Pokemon flag is not set, then Articuno is visible. If the capture flag is not set, then another script can make Articuno visible again. Oh. Okay. Okay. Minimize this. Go back to here. Oh, legendary is an option. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to delete this one. Put legendary. And do this one. And put it right here. Okay. Cry. Okay. Pokemon. I need to change that to be Moltres 2. Level, I don't know what level I want. Alright, let's see. 70 probably. Yeah, we'll do 70. We'll do level 70. Okay. Let me do level 70. Hold an item. I don't know if I wanted to hold an item. Cry. Not sure. I'll tinker around with this a little bit more later. So I'm going to save it for now. But there we go. Okay. Last one. Pop, 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 pop. Pango, Pango. Ah, I didn't get a shiny. It's unfortunate. Well, we did reset 154 times today. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, that is going to do it for today's live stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down below. Comment down below what you'd like to see us do in the future. If you're on YouTube, YouTube or Twitch, come join our Discord. For YouTube, it's in the link in the description down below. On Twitch, it's in the link in our bio. Come join our Discord and comment what you'd like to see us play. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be playing some Crash Bandicoot. Unless I can find a another different game, we'll be doing Crash Bandicoot. Anyways, take care, everyone. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.